I think the issue with Pochettino for me is that this is his first international job. Not that he's a bad coach or that he's Spursy. I think they needed somebody that had done this before. Coach, I'm about to come to you on this one. Pochettino, in a lot of his interviews, tends to focus on the lack of a soccer culture in America. Like, it's not the biggest sport there. Like, they need to improve the culture. And I'm just like, bro, you have a job brief. They hired you to win games at the next World Cup. Why are you talking about the culture? Nobody's asking, like, is he doing too much with that? Or does he need to focus on his primary assignment? Or does he have a responsibility to actually try to change the culture here? And can he change the culture here, you think?
So I'll go backwards here. So he can foster some sort of change. I don't know how dramatic it will be, purely for the fact that he's genuinely a football man. So that helps. Should he be trying to change it? I think that's part of the job. If you bring in a non-American coach who has seen the world, and no disrespect to other American coaches, but I feel like their views are probably a little bit more skewed than international coaches because, again, their cultures are just completely different. So I think, yeah, you should be trying to, we talk about how many people are in Nigeria, how many people are in America. Do you know what I mean? Like, it shouldn't just be the NFL and the NBA and whatever else and baseball. Like, people also want to play other sports as well, believe it or not. So I think he should be trying to tap into that part of the culture, no matter how little it is compared to the other sports. So yeah, I definitely think it should be part of his job. Should he be mentioning it? Yeah, but not after a loss, because it just feels like you're deflecting, basically. Timing is everything for that. So it feels like, even though he's right, it does feel like a little bit of a cop-out to me. But yeah, I do think the more you're transparent and the more you're, honest about what, this American football team is and what their culture is like, people will start listening if you keep banging the drum long enough, I think. So yeah, I don't really have a huge issue other than the timing of the comments.
Kind of want to push back on that bit because I was also here when Klinsmann was here, and Klinsmann effectively was saying the same thing. So I think for me, I just see the same thing over and over again, especially since I've been in the country. It's the same old argument.
Nothing's changing. So yeah, you have to keep reminding these people, no?
Well, guys. Full disclosure, things have changed. When Klinsmann was around talking the same shit, a big part of his point was that if American players are going to get better, they need to go play in Europe. Now, damn near every player that's going to be on that World Cup roster, outside of probably Diego Luna and maybe one other guy, maybe Jack McGlynn perhaps, are going to have played in Europe already. And that's a good thing, but it hasn't really improved the results. And I think as much as the culture is important, like, I don't have an issue with Poch. I didn't expect much from him, and I'm getting nothing. I'm getting even less than I expected. But I was really hoping that, it's like Coach said, it's easier to say these things about culture when there are results to back it up. Like, if the guy that's telling you about your culture being lax is talking from a place of, oh, I won this game, or, oh, I beat this team, or, oh, we drew with France, or, oh, we beat Germany, then it makes more sense. If you're not winning, then nobody really cares what you have to say about culture or anything else, really. So he needs to lock in, bro. He needs to lock in. There's like 5 games left before the U.S. actually has to play real games that count. Frankly, I'm discouraged on behalf of the U.S., to be honest with you guys. I think it's just a matter of you don't have the horses. Simple as that. All these guys play in Europe, but they're not the upper echelon. The best player is Christian Pulisic, who plays in Serie A. We love Serie A, but we know what it is. It's not the Super League. He's not at Real Madrid. He's not at Barcelona. He's not at Bayern. What are we talking about here, guys?
Like I said, I think it's a federation issue from the top down. But again, that's science that we don't need to break down today. And we can leave that alone.
That's every country. Every country's federation is trash on some level, so. Yeah. Hey folks, this is Dean from the Shirtless Plantain Show. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and follow us on all our socials. You can see them right beneath our recordings in every video. Thanks again, and see you on the next one.